Hi, my name is Jeff. Welcome back to my workshop. Today I will be starting construction of the Burdick Freight Dock kit. This is a kit from Fos Scale Models. I purchased this to use on the Arlington Heights Society of Model Engineers portable layout. We'll be assembling the building with using Titebond original wood glue. We'll paint the walls folk art pale gray, and the trim will be Craft Smart red. Some of the other tools I'll be using include an assortment of sanding sticks, a ponce wheel to add nail holes to the siding, hobby knives with a number 17 blade and a number 11 blade in them. Both have new blades in them to start the project. Make sure I have good sharp knife blades. I like to use two hobby knives so I don't have to change blades during the process. So the first step we're going to do, I've already read the instructions and checked to make sure all the parts are in the kit. So the first step is going to be to remove the walls from the carrier sheets. So we'll get those out and keep the instructions handy to refer back to as we need to. So to remove the walls from the carrier sheet, I'm going to use the number 17 blade after I make myself a little bit of space. And we're simply going to insert the blade between the wall and the carrier sheet and cut through the tabs that hold the walls onto the sheet. Work our way around each wall, making sure we get all the way through. You can kind of hear it click as it goes through. It's very important to make sure you get into the cut mark and don't take off a portion of the wall as you're doing this. This is especially true where two walls meet on the sheet. And once you've gotten through, just give the wall a little bit of gentle push. If there's any resistance, stop, go back, and cut through. Check the tabs where you're getting that resistance to make sure you're completely cut through. Once you are, then the wall will come back through. I'm just going to repeat the process for the remaining walls on here to get them all free of this sheet. Now that the walls have been removed, we're going to take and save this carrier sheet. There's a lot of good siding material here that can be used on other projects. And we're going to use a 100 grit sanding stick to sand the nubs that are left from where we cut the walls from the carrier sheet smooth. A light touch will do the trick here. You don't want to gouge the wall. You want to be careful and try and keep the wall straight. And once you finish the walls, so after I finish this wall, I'm going to go on it and get the others done off camera for you. And then we'll be back to add nail holes to the walls. Okay, to add nail holes to the walls, we're going to use a ponce wheel. This is a medium-sized one. And we're just going to keep a straight edge through it and just run the wheel up the straight edge. This one's in the middle of a wall about where a stud would be, but I've also done them along the edges where there would be nail holes as well. And while they don't show up real well at this point, once we stain and paint the wood, you'll see it a whole lot better. Okay. In our next part, we will start adding bracing, so make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next part of the video. I hope you've enjoyed what I'm doing, and I will see you in the next segment.